in just a moment that you're going to love. That's very limited if we have time. But we need to talk about these jeans for a minute, because this is like the DG2 Diane Gilman calling card, right? That kind of custom rock and roll styling. She's very well known for her embroidery, embellishment, crystals, sequins, that hand sewn detail. This is what she did for the biggest rock stars out there back in the, in the 70s, in the early 80s. I mean, it was the rage. It's what put Diane Gilman on the map and what has made her so popular here as well, because you get exclusive custom look designs on your favorite stretchy, soft, beautifully flattering jeans. So it's called the Greatest Hits Embellished Jean. It's an incredible sale price tonight, $18 and change on FlexPay. You'll notice every single one of these has a completely different story to tell, and I will let Sam tell those details. I'll just let you know. We have sizes 0 through 28. We have petite, average, and tall. Petite is a 26-inch inseam, average is 29, tall is 32. This is the new classic stretch, so definitely stay true to size here with this one. You don't need to size down like you would in virtual. Just stay true to size. You're gonna get a great fit and a great story to tell, Sam, with all of these.
Yeah, so when Diane decided to step away from her on-air kind of appearances here at HSN, she really wanted to go out with a bang, and that's why we call this the greatest hits. So every single one of the denim is inspired by one of her jeans that became a bestseller here at HSN. You're looking at the black, which is so pretty, and this is the jean Diane decided to wear the night she launched these, and they were wildly, wildly popular. So what you've got here is really what Diane has been doing for decades and decades in her career. She started designing, kind of customizing denim really in Los Angeles, in her home, for big rock stars like Cher and Jefferson Airplane and Jimi Hendrix. And, you know, so what she did was she would take their own personal denim and she would do artwork, she would do embroidery, she would do embellishments, she would paint and do hand painting on them. And so here we are decades and decades later. This was in the late 60s and the early 70s into the beginning of the 80s. Here we are looking at all of these trends and styles making a full circle moment, and each and every one of the jeans has a different style of embellishment and a different type of kind of history that was really important to Diane and also important to the DG2 brand. So everyone has its own story. If you're picking up the gray, it's a snow wash, so it's a really cool, unique kind of wash denim. And then we did this gorgeous, gorgeous, and it's not an applique. I want to call that to your attention. This is beautiful embroidered sequins. So they're not, it's not like a piece of applique that we find and we place onto the jean. It's all kind of embroidered on with beautiful, beautiful sequins. So each and every one has between sequins and stitches, and they're absolutely incredible.
They are beautiful. And just so you know, Cara wears a size 4, and she's staying true to size in this. She is 5'9", so you can see the length, and she's in the tall. We have tall, average, and petite, so everyone can wear these. Sayla looks incredible. I love how she paired that chambray with a yellow top. It really brings out the kind of golden sequins that are on this one. The blues are gorgeous. And Sayla is, you wear a 10, correct? Yes, she wears a 10. And so she stayed true to size as well. Look at this. I mean, butterflies, florals, the beautiful bird. I mean, my goodness, there's so much detail to see in these, Sam. It's incredible. And then the red. This red is just bejeweled with these stunning faceted crystals. But you know what I love about that? They're not so intense. They kind of just glimmer in the light, Sam. It's really subtle, but striking.
So this is it's a beautiful European crystal that Diane was inspired by the Siam ruby. The color of a Siam ruby is really unique. And you can see that this has a cast between like a wine and a true kind of ruby red. So what we did here is we gave you these heat sealed crystals, European crystals that are faceted and cut. They rest on the front of the jean only. So when you sit down, nothing's digging in. They feel fantastic. You stay true to size in this. So if you're choosing this kind of ruby wine color, it's a year-round wear. It's not a holiday. It's not a Valentine's. You can wear it anytime. They look gorgeous. And it's a rich color that kind of smooths you out and sets the tone for the rest of your outfit. And the crystals, Michelle, kind of just pick up light every now and again. If you fell in love with Sayla's, that was the most popular when we launched. And that is this beautiful phoenix kind of rising. And the phoenix has chrysanthemum flowers, butterflies. There are, I think, over 180,000 stitches on this pair of jeans alone. When you see the detail and the layers of colors on this phoenix, which, by the way, almost has like a peacock tail detail. There's
Yes.
incredible movement to this. The sequins light up some metallic threads and some
Wow.
natural threads on this. And so the workmanship on this one, this has the most stitches and the most embroidery out of all of them. And then when you saw the gray, which has the gorgeous sequins that Kara's wearing, there's also a beautiful mid-tone that has a really pretty kind of natural, spicy colors on it, creating an embroidery where you see a little bit of a
Yeah.
peacock on one leg,
Oh, yeah.
which is right there.
Here, I'll
And
grab
then
it
there's a
for you.
beautiful kind of floral, different stitches on this one. So we have a seed stitch, we have a satin stitch, we have a running kind of dash stitch. They are
Wow.
beautifully done. So all those kind of natural, spicy colors on the mid-tone. And last but not least, the black tells you a totally different story. The black has kind of heat embellished crystal work on it in hematite, in black, in platinum, and pewter, and silver. And they are
Oh,
just like a concept kind of style on the side of the jeans. So every one of them, their own kind of presence and their own kind of personality, all
yeah.
of them based on our best-selling embellished denim in Diane's 29 years here at HSN.
Yes, and tell me about the cut, the fit of this, because I notice on the ladies,
Yes.
and I do love Diane for this, it's gonna be so skinny that you can't get your foot through, but they're not so wide that you lose the beautiful embellishments. I mean, tell me about this cut and fit, because all the ladies have different body types.
Yeah, so this is new classic stretch, which is kind of like the update to traditional classic stretch. It's our skinny silhouette, but we say it's the skinny jean for the not so skinny girl. So it's a mid to high rise. It's going to sit just underneath your belly button. That's a good kind of frame of reference for a lot of you. You have functioning pockets, a functioning fly and zipper. You have a beautiful, what we call a side turn seam. It turns a little bit forward on the side of the seam, and you can see it right here on Val. And what that does is kind of shave like an inch or an inch and a half visually off of the hip and off of the leg line. That's a signature that is on every single pair of DG2 jeans. And then the leg is slim, but it's not skin tight skinny. It's not a fashion
Right,
skinny
right.
where it comes down to a point like an ice cream cone at the bottom. It is our classic skinny silhouette that we've been doing for a couple of decades here at HSN. And it's flawless. It works for everyone. It works over every shoe. And it really gives you a clean, long leg line and a great silhouette.
Yes, everyone looks incredible. So Val in that red, she's 5'8", she wears a size 6, and all the ladies are in a tall, just so that you know, our samples come in talls. So I feel like Val could do just the average height, length. You know, the average inseam is gonna be 29 inches, tall is 32. And we have petite, by the way, so that's gonna be 26-inch inseam. So that's that beautiful red with those gorgeous crystals just on the front, which is so smart. So on the back, you're not rubbing them on the car seat or, you know, having to worry about that at all. And Kenya, by the way, the top Kenya is wearing, I absolutely love. That one is on sale. It's like a sweatshirt, but it looks like a beautiful tunic. I don't know, it's gorgeous. But she's in the black, and she is 5'10". She wears a size 18. Then we have Cara, who is 5'9". She wears a size 4, and she's got that beautiful gray wash on, which has the incredible sequins on that. And by the way, that poncho is a this day only, which is also available right now, but that price will go away at midnight. So that is Cara in the size 4. And then Selah is 5'7.5". She wears a size 10. And everyone stayed true to size. So you can see this is how these pants are meant to fit. They show your curves, but look, they stretch. They're not too tight, they don't dig in. You are loving the chambray, which is the one that Selah has on, and you're loving the black. I mean, surprise, surprise, right? That's what happened when we had these as a Today's Special. They're just so unique.
It's absolutely true.
Yeah.
And you know what's cool, Michelle? If you're gonna go for it, you go for it, right? If you love the subtlety of the black, and the black is like a nice rich black, and the work on this is really cool because it can go a little Western, it can go a little kind of downtown, kind of urban chic. And if you know and love Diane's embroidered jeans, this is kind of like the pinnacle of our embroidery because you can see the incredible amount of detail on that phoenix that is kind of just bursting. I happen to love this because it's a brand new wash for us, the snow wash in gray. And then you've got your classic mid-tone, which is like that perfect pair of Levi's. And this is a more open embroidery. You can see more of the denim. Last but not least, the wine has that rich Siam ruby and a mid kind of wine to red tone, almost like a claret red. Very, very beautiful. But as I say, if you know and love DG2 and you love our embroideries, which by the way are normally $70, $80, sometimes $90, for this level of embroidery to be able to get these under $55 tonight, it's a great right time, right place kind of shopping spree you're having right now.
I mean, look at this. That is gorgeous. You can't tell me you're gonna see anybody else out there wearing anything even remotely close to this. This is what I love. These are true, they look like the kind of jean that you would find in those specialty boutiques, right? Where they have like 4 pairs. That's it, you know, and you could put a 2 in front of the price that you see here. This is that level. And the denim itself, and this is what I love too, Sam, it's not like you get these really cool designs and the jeans are just okay, but you only wear them because the design is cool. No, these are the top selling new classic stretch. They're super soft. They've got great stretch and recovery. They're not virtual. Virtual is like the 6-inch stretch where you can go down a size. This is more classic, but a lot more stretch and fluidity and movement to them than like your basic jean would have that is stiff and kind of scratchy and you don't really feel comfortable in. These are like that perfect blend.
New classic stretch actually feels a little bit more like virtual stretch now because we use a different kind of washing. We can do more with new classic stretch than we were able to do with the old classic stretch. That's why we kind of transitioned to this more premium version. So what you're going to get is 4 inches of stretch instead of 6. Like virtual stretch gives you up to 6 inches. Classic stretch gives you up to 4 inches of stretch on this, but still the same smoothness and softness that you've fallen in love with virtual stretch. That's why we updated this denim. We wanted to bring you everything you love about virtual into this fabric that is really the core fabric of the brand. So if you love a little embellishment, there's a little something for everyone here amongst the different colors and the different kind of styles that we've done for you. We don't normally